Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome to a bit of Fallout New Vegas Tale of Two Wastelands, where today we're going to be following Napier Trail's Caravan Master into the land of Zion. Oh, very fancy. Look at this. Oh, even got a vault door here. Nice. Nice. A verified vault door uses the pit blow there. Nice. Good bunch. Okie dokie. Yeah. Right.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type. Wait a minute, I recognize you. Yeah, you're Alice McLafferty's rising star, ain't you? You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's non-competes are pretty rigid.
Zion, here we come. Sorry about the job.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Joshua Graham. Okay. Who's Joshua Graham? What should I talk about?
Just don't. It makes the New Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the burn man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
It's in Utah. Okay. So, just real quick. So the burned man was one of Kaiser's lieutenants. He was his legate, which is like the highest military rank you can achieve. Legate Lanús is currently the one who runs the show. But Joshua Graham was the first one, was basically the one who led the battle on the Hoover Dam. And Kaiser lost the dam as a result of that. Back with the NCR and Legion were just trying to see who was going to get control of it first. Now the NCR holds it, but is not put into its full capacity. Anyway, so the Burned Man is called such because at the end of the battle, Kaiser poured pitch on him, set him on fire, and threw him down the Hoover Dam. And it's said that the Burned Man is still alive. Let's find out if that old ghost still roams the land.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
It sounds like Happy Trails is in the best financial shape.
You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble.
Why can't you get to Salt Lake City?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
You tell me about New Canaan.
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
I'm not gonna lie, my religious lore is crap. Like, I know a lot of Christianity stuff. It inspires a lot of my role-playing characters. But I love playing clerics. Like when we play Lancer, like the mech tabletop role-playing game, absolutely fantastic game. I'll be playing Bishop, who is going to be like of the cult Navigator, which is based off the Rime of the Ancient Mariner by Samuel Coleridge. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I love playing religious characters, even though I know very little about religion itself. But I don't like ham it up and like and such. It's like I do try and Yeah, I do try and to keep it milder. I very much like chaplains. Like in 40k, chaplain is like my favorite unit. Or next to Tech Marine, you know. So if we do play Warhammer 40k RPGs, then that'll be it as well. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know much about Zion, and I appreciate as well that we've got this whole thing going on with Israel and Palestine. I don't get it. I'm trying to understand things, but that's one topic I don't think I'm going to be broaching today. It's certainly one that, like, we're not going to solve it in this video. If we did, that'd be fantastic. That'd be a great accolade to have, but alas, no. So, what Zion is pre and post war, I'm hoping to learn through this game. You don't know what happened to their mission.
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the new Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
Do you know anything about their religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own. And they're damn fine marksmen, too.
Speaking of marksmanship, it is so easy to just complete this expansion in 5 minutes. Because, oh shoot, well, that's the problem. There is actually an NPC that you can kill immediately and end the conflict. But that's this expansion's conflict. And it's like, oh, okay. Right. So actually they weren't meant to die. So, yeah, if you're too good a sniper, you're kind of up shit's creek without a paddle. And you don't get to the rest of the expansion. I was like, because I did it in like an hour, I'm like, what, is that it then? And it's like, oh, how else do I do the game? It's like, no, you're not meant to do that. I like things like this dialogue here. I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like? The reason why I like this dialogue is because it allows the courier to have a past. It's not, you're not just a fresh character. This kind of dialogue would have been cool in Fallout 4. In fact, a lot of pre-war stuff would have been cool in Fallout 4. If only it played into that. You know? You are playing a pre-war character for the first time. Wouldn't it be so cool to actually tell people about what life was like before the war and have characters constantly ask you? If they do that, I must admit I probably didn't interact with the companions quite enough to get that far, but hey ho. I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Yeah, see, let's talk about the tribes. We don't really hear much about tribals.
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Let's see, the Whitelegs and the Blackfoots, I think, are two different tribes that we know about. I think the Whitelegs are involved in the Legion, I'm not sure. What about the Warlords?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
Tell me about the Raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run. Shoot.
I just thought this caravan is in design. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the new Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
Play caravan as well, which is quite cool. We're ready to get going.
I bet you are, but we only got room for one more on this expedition. You'll have to leave your friends behind. Yeah, reckon you will.
I gotta carry less than 75 pounds. Got 188. Right, guys. Would you be so kind as to wait here for me, please?
Should have brought something to read.
Eddie! No, bollocks. In fact.
Aw, should have. What's up? Nice. Can I order room service?
Okay. He's gone to look at 38. Great. Okay, there we go. So, I need to drop some stuff. So let's go back to look at 38. Drop off some gear, and continue on. Well, that's going on.
Thank you for visiting New Things.
I think let's... oh no! That was a bad idea. I couldn't have done that. Oh, it's alright. I tabbed out when that was going on. Loading screens. What else is happening? Yeah, what's happening in Game News while I did this? So Sean Murray, the maker of No Man's Sky, is the lead guy on it, who got a load of shit for making a game that was not what it was meant to be. And yeah, to be fair, he did lie about a lot of stuff, but I suppose when it's his first game and he's that nervous up on stage, I can't blame him for, you know, just constantly just saying stupid shit. Yeah, I can sort of forgive the nervousness and whatnot. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Eddie. I'm gonna find somewhere to store my shite. Put things in there. Well, the auto dock. No. Do I have a dedicated? I could use one of my fridges for shite. Oh, shit, I've done it again. This is going to be a while. Yeah, so No Man's Sky is coming out. No Man's Sky's next game is coming out called Light No Fire, I think it's called. And it honestly kind of looks pretty good. But, yes, obviously be very careful. In fact, no, I want those. Use those for crafting. Yeah, be very careful when pre-ordering this. If you do pre-order, because you don't know how that's going to go down. With brain, I want to keep that on me. Plasma caster. It looks pretty good, but, you know, do remember that this is Sean Murray we're talking about. Just give those just in case I might need them. Toys. Vacuum cleaner. Would make sense that that's holding me down a bit. Okay, what can I put in the fridge? Anything? Weapons. Put the hollow rifle. Put the... I got the anti-material rifle. Clothes, yeah. I think I've kind of got everything I need there. I'm still carrying too much, though. What else can I get rid of? Because I don't really want to get rid of my stealth suit. Oh, my assassin suit I can get rid of. It looks damn cool. But... I can get rid of it. In fact, Caesar's armor and Vera's outfit can go in there. Assassin suit can go in there. I still need to leave some stuff. This is the hardest part of this fucking expansion, is getting rid of stuff. So I do want to look stylish. Okay. Burst recon beret, authority glasses, and sheriff's duster. We'll wear the stealth armor. No! Now we will know. No, 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 no. There. Got my shotgun, got my melee weapon. Got my other stuff. Now, all I really want is some ammunition. Let's get a gun runners. Let's buy up some.
Welcome, sir, or
Just buy all of it, couldn't I? Oh yeah, scum around, so I do need those. Yeah, so like, I'm looking forward to seeing it, but I'm not gonna buy it just right out the gate. I think it might even enter early access, and I would certainly hope that it does. suppressor, dual rifle, assault carbine, nah. Green gun blue. Yeah, that's about what we really need. Esther. Oh, don't do this to me because I want that. Revolver, hunting rifle, hunting shotgun, long tube, jar of rifle powder. Ah, there we go. Always needing that stuff. When you nuke big kid, low yield, timed, tiny tots, missiles. I'll take missiles. Hive. Oh, that sounds good. I'll take those. Nails. I can't take the primer boxes. I really want. Oh, I kind of want some though. They weigh too much. Oh, silence temporarily pistol, fast trigger. I'll take that. Two-step goodbye. That's the big spenders, mate. Right, there we go. And let's modify my pistol with a rate of fire, increased rate of fire. It's much better. Okay. So we're carrying less than 75 pounds, now we can go to the Northern Passage. Yeah, so Light No Fire looks pretty good. It's like the fantasy sort of exploration RPG thing. Yeah, maybe try and hold off from buying it, gang. Yes, No Man's Sky. I won't even say No Man's Sky had a redemption story. It's like it just sat down, shut up, and got on with actually making a cool game.
Hey, little lady. Don't be scared to join this caravan. I'll keep a close eye on you. Real close.
Can I kill a Ricky?
Promises.
Unwarranted hostility and general agitation. How long have you been a psycho addict? Says make women sick. I'll make it worth your while.
Hey, hey, hey! Fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using psycho!
If you're running on the trail, the trail's not pleasant.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions?
Yeah. Even now, before the withdrawal hits you on the trail, no psycho for miles.
Fine. You win, asshole. Enjoy leading the expedition into a fucking ambush. Hope you all die.
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself. Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
New Reno, I think I've spoken about it before, but it is essentially the biggest hive of scum and villainy in the Fallout universe, and that's saying something. Yeah, you had like two gangs there. That's where like Jet was, I guess, invented or reinvented and refined by, I think, like Myro, was it? Or Myron? I think it was Myron who did it. Yeah, fucking horrible kid. Oh yeah, like he was like a youngster, and yeah, couldn't kill that prick fast enough, but he was well protected. Yeah, so yeah, not killing him like I didn't because I failed to. It's possibly one of the biggest mistakes you can make. If the formula for Jet dies, it dies with him, and you can save so many addicts in the Wasteland. What was it like to grow up in New Reno, though? From your point of view, Stella.
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie.
Which you could.
So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
Yep. You could become a porn star, and you could get you could get perks and titles. Yeah, it was interesting, but like you had to pass an audition, and your audition's based on like your charms and all like physical attractiveness and all the rest of it.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
Nice to have a different voice as well. Is it a game or a trial?
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble. Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
So Wasteland is like the original. Wasteland is the original for apocalyptic role-playing game, and in that game you play as the Rangers, which is no doubt where the NCR's Rangers come from. It's why they're so badass.
Damn good thing you came along. Now that Ricky skedaddled, yours is the only Pip-Boy we got.
I should have asked him about his vault, but no mind.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
I like when the perks have different dialogue, like Pack Rat. Don't worry about me, I'm used to finding out-of-way places of my gear. Not like I carry my own gear, I could carry yours, his, and one of your Brahmins. Actually say yeah.
You ain't never been to Zion, have you? We'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slot canyons and high rough passes. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air.
Relax. I've come to this loader across the Mojave on my own 2 feet long enough. I can handle it.
All right. I reckon you know your limits. You keel over on me out there, though, and I'll leave your ass after we take everything useful you crammed in your pack.
Thanks.
You sure about that this time? We ain't coming back for a while. Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us. The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the new Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a new Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The new Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his new Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Without my brigade, you have no hope of finding your way back to the Malvay Wasteland. Okay. So here we are. Welcome to Zion. And it just... gorgeous. Oh, shit. Just to make sure that he's dead. Wonder if there is a way we can actually do this without problems. I do like the if I was going like those pauldrons look like NCR Ranger gear.
Die on me, woman.
I'm still convinced we could have beat them. You know what? I have too much respect for you. So I ain't gonna loot your corpse. Dr. Tura. Oh, nice. Poison. Tomahawk. Nice. So is that quest considered botched, or...? What a flaming sword of vengeance. Oh, it's Chore. Yeah, I think that's how like you actually botch the quest. If you kill him.
Hoy, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this. I mean the lands beyond the valley. The place where the cities never fell. Where people don't live in tribes and forage just to survive. Joshua keeps saying it isn't paradise out there. But how can it not be, compared to this? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Joshua will want to know about you. Please, go to our camp on the Eastern Virgin. Tell him how you came to be here.
You got a funny idea what their Mojave is like, but I'll go with the NCO boss.
Good sists. Maybe while you're there, you can tell me about where you came from, yeah?
You're getting the well-stacked cairns perked. Well, follows chalk is in your party. Reaching any summit in Zion Valley, such as ranger stations, will reveal all nearby map markers and inspire a heightened sense of awareness. 3 minutes. And he's just taken 4 damage already. Nice. Does that count as being dressed as a member of the White Legs? Hey! Looking good. Yep. I think I want my arthritic glasses on. Heh. Right. Right. Yeah, this is like easily my favorite part of New Vegas DLC to explore. It's just such a beautiful map.
Take take a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there.
Bear fruit. Oh, here? Why am I taking a closer look? Ah, the hollow log, okay. Yeah, expect to see a lot of me just walking around, because look, oh, just look at it, it's so good. There's a hollow log up there, I might want to go up there at some stage. Let's have a look at something real quick. What's the achievement here? O Daughter of Babylon, crush the white legs. Okay. We might just be able to do that. I'm hoping we can get this expansion.
For a while. Nice view of the river. Yeah.
Aye, nice with the river it is. Yeah, why?
Like the shadow of a ghost.
I have to go for the animal friend perk.
That was some kind of lucky. Guess that one was all full of gecko, eh? Don't get used to it, though. Yaoguai are plenty mean as a rule.
Don't I know it? We have them in DC. I can't help but look at the dinner bell every now and again. I know what I'm doing. Hey! All that for some fruit. It's a good job my survival skill's 100. Yeah, when I next play New Vegas, it'll be as Caesar's Legion, and I think one of my viewers had the right idea of, like, yeah, do it in hardcore mode. So you're actually going to monitor thirst, hunger, sleep.
You can take the path north here if you want, or head east over the ridge. There's a nice view
it's
from the
hostile.
top of that cliff, if you want to look.
This one's okay. For some reason. Large dog. Oh, he's definitely empty. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. It's just gorgeous here. Goes to mother. I think that dog's turned hostile as well. Oh dear. Yes, I think animal friend perk might be the next one I go for. You don't come across too many animals in like New Vegas and such, it doesn't really matter, and they're not that big a deal. It's like, animal friend was good in Fallout 3 when you had things like the Yaoguai. But it doesn't apply to red scorpions, I think. They're considered insects rather than animals, I think.
Fighting time!
Well, that's happening. Yeah, hopefully the tribals can teach us some recipes or make some good out of what I found. Just got the spine. After blowing that thing's back out, I should hope so.
Feels good to be doing some actual scouting.
With a shotgun, I mean.
Some kind of view up here, eh? If you know how to look, you can spot all kinds of landmarks from up here. Look, I'll show you.
No plus 2 perception. So all of this we get to explore. Pretty darn cool. Yeah. Did I tell you about Epic Games being like willing to work with Steam, but the 15% cut is too much? Like they're saying that 30% is too much of a cut. So Tim Sweeney came out and said that yeah, we're willing to deal with Steam. We're willing to talk with Steam about putting Fortnite on there, but you have to stop asking for a 30% cut. It's too much.
Guess I'm just jumpy.
And the thing is that like, you know, Tim Sweeney doesn't complain about Sony taking a 30% cut for putting Fortnite on the PlayStation. Sweeney doesn't complain about Xbox taking a 30% cut from Epic and Fortnite. Surely he should be pulling his games from there, right? Except people wouldn't play their game because Sony isn't going to do that. They're not going to go down to except Sony isn't going to go down to 15%. Microsoft isn't going to go down to 15%. Don't get me wrong, like, the idea of a 15% cut sounds wonderful. It sounds absolutely dreamy. That a store only takes 15% of your profits. Well, that was stupid, wasn't it? Well, I guess this is the way we're going. Sorry, knees. Mantis Gauntlet. It's pretty cool. Oh, they're really nice. Unique to this place, I think. So, yeah. So, like, it does sound dreamy that, like, you get 85% of your game sales, rather, because the store takes 15%. That's fine. It also ignores the fact as well that retail takes up to 50% of your cut. Yeah? So you're losing half of your profits to having a physical copy in your store. Not including cost of distribution, packing, not postage, sorry. You know, all the rest of it. You know, so digital, taking only 30, so you're getting 70% of your profits isn't bad at all. But apparently Steam, it's too much for Epic to do that with Steam.
You see the dead sentries? Shamans say our enemies' souls are trapped in them. But Joshua says it shows we're serious about fighting Whitelegs.
What, crucifixion?
That's that then.
The thing as well is, like, unlike well, I suppose Microsoft does sort of reinvest the cut of the profits. Oh shit! Okay, go over there. It's gonna take ages for it to come. Yeah, I think like Microsoft reinvests its money back into Game Pass. Sony does with its PlayStation Live stuff. I don't know exactly the full extent of what they do. But yeah, like they're putting the money back into their systems. Steam, but especially with Steam, like you can't deny that. You can't deny with Steam that you know, the store hasn't improved. That the Steam Deck exists. You know, or rather, you know, you can't deny the existence of the. Wow, nice. You can't deny the existence of the Steam Deck. You can't deny the existence of you know, Steam VR. And all the rest of it, you know? And the reason why I say that is because
Well, that's that then. See those handprints? Dead horses and sorrows mark them on taboo places. Places from back when. Good thing for you, I don't buy into that stuff.
Dead Horse is yet another tribe that's Kaiser assimilated into the Legion. Gallop nice. There's our national park. This should be one of the ranger stations, I think. Park ranger hat, nice. No gun case. Want a hunting rifle, why not? It's just wonderful. Right, anyway, let's move closer towards our quest. Much cooler would I look with the Park Ranger hat. Survival +5 and Perception +1. Ah, that's more like it. So yeah, it's like, you know, Steam invests back into its stuff. I mean, PlayStation does with like PlayStation VR, doesn't it? And consoles. So I suppose I was unfair saying that they don't invest as much as Steam. But yeah, Steam is constantly improving. Like the Steam Labs thing is one of the best ways of communicating changes and gathering feedback and whatnot. It's fantastic. That's where your extra 15% is going. That's where your 30% cut's going. It's going back into the store that's taking the cut. Yeah? Meanwhile, Epic Games is taking 15% and is only really good for its it's only really good for its. Hang on a second. Oh, it's not. There's no radiation here. Yeah, this is definitely paradise compared to the civilized lands, isn't it? Stuff can actually grow here. I swore I saw something in here, like fish or something. Spore plant pods. That's not good. Big horn hide bed. Oh, this place is just wonderful. Oh, that's safe, because I don't want to have this thing crash. So recording is all good. The next part has been uploaded. That's great. I can now resume my download of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Woo! Right, sorry about that, gang. Back to this. So...
Watch out for traps in the water. Got to keep the white legs out somehow, eh?
Actually, I'm alright. Because I've got the 8-step perk. But very clever. That's one of the worst things, like traps in water. Salt water. Not good. So yeah, I don't think Epic has actually really convinced me that the security problems have been dealt with. There were massive security problems with it. Hopefully they've been solved. So if they have, I might download it. But yeah, all they're offering right now is 3 games. And like we're starting to see now the cracks in the system as well. Like some of the money that Epic has been offering is not enough. Like the Game Pass as well has not been worth it for a lot of devs either. They're making losses. It actually costs them to put their game on Game Pass. So yeah, there's a lot of strange things going on.
Here we are. Joshua's just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
In the water. God, this is beautiful. Could just live here. Who knows? Maybe we can come back to Zion once this is all over. Hey, there are fish. Woo! Dead horses. Here we are.
Hoi. Good.
Good. I like these people already. Their respect for language is just phenomenal. Yeah, tag. I like that. Good. Good. Yeah, tag. I like that. I could. Yeah. You know what? That's just how I'm going to talk from now on. Good. God, tag. Hoi. Good. Hoi. God, tag. Good. But yeah, we will see Graham soon. I just want to keep looking around because it's just so good. It's not fair. Oh, it's so beautiful. Like, Honest Hearts left a sour taste in my mouth because, like, oh, I've just killed this guy and I can't find Graham now, and oh, well, I've killed like the big bad. Whoops-a-doodles.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Yeah. It's like, that's a shame. Because it's such a good place. But it's honestly one of my favourite. Like, I love the maps in Fallout that are like, oh yeah, actually, some of the Wasteland has survived, or it's been modified in such a way that it's actually really beautiful. But yeah. So yeah, going back to Epic. Like the 50% cut really isn't helping them develop their store, which is the problem. I think a lot of people have. Like how I don't even know if they've still got if they've got a basket on their store yet. A basket. So you can't add loads of things and pay for them all at once. No. Yeah, it's wild. Absolutely fucking wild. Don't mind me. I'm just looking around, just looking for treasure. Good. Yeah, attack. Oi! Right. I think we're all good here. And it is getting dark, so it's going to be hard to find my way. Good. Yum. Here we go. Now, before I do go any further, I just have to look something up. Ah, shit, I just closed down. Never mind. Never mind. No. No, I want back in. Oh, shit. Has Vegas broke on me again? Ah, god damn it. Okay, I can't get back in the game. Hold on a second. Oh god, have I got to do this again? Where it's technically recording, but not recording. Damn it, dear. All because I tapped out. All I want to know is just the voice actor. Let's have a look. Well, the game's booting up. Let's see if this works again. Otherwise, I'll have to go and put this in Vegas, do it all over again. Right, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that, so I apologise in advance for any butchery of this guy's name. Let's see if this is going to work. Is the recording coming up again? No? Okay, right, let's pause and try again. And we are back. Sorry about that. Let's try this again. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to pronounce this guy's name, I'm really sorry. But Joshua Graham has the best voice actor in the world.
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham?
Am I looking for Joshua? Yes, I am. Tell me where it is. Sneering imperialist. If you're too dumb to speak my language, you're too dumb to talk to me. Get lost. Yes, I am. Could you tell me where he is?
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
Back off, savage! I'm just here to make a map out of this shithole valley and not kowtow to your messiah. Okay, thanks for that. I sure would hate to be shown thunder and fire.
You wise for Auslander.
Yeah, let's follow this chalk. It's just a little encampment.
Oi.
Oi. The reason why I'm picking all this stuff is, one, because I'm a compulsive picker, but also, I hope that we might be able to use it.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Buried underneath the rubble of the firebomb. And there he is. Joshua Graham. The Birdman. The Birdman, excuse me, the Burned Man, I do apologise. Harvey Burned-Man.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
Well, this is not a glitch, by the way. He is meant to be doing this animation, and it is the coolest animation in the world. It's just brilliant. Look at it. I could just watch it. It's so satisfying. I could have this. Like, you know how people have like a fireplace, a roaring fire on their desktop or on their TV? I could just have Joshua Graham wrecking the slide, ejecting the mag, you know, inspecting the weapon, the barrel, and just putting it back in. I could just have that on repeat all day, you know. This is gaming's equivalent of a fireplace right here, you know. It's very soothing. There's a video essay out there called "This Character Made People Religious," and yeah, it's a very, very good analysis of this expansion. I strongly recommend watching it. Now, Joshua Graham mentions another courier, as did Father Elijah. This is going to be a recurring theme, which I spoiled 2 parts ago, right towards the end, I think, so I apologise for that. Doesn't help, I've just told you to look for it. Yeah. How do you know so much about what happened to me?
The dead horses are capable scouts. Nothing passes into or out of Zion without my hearing of it.
I came here with a Happy Trails caravan company to make contact with the new Canaanites.
Happy Trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the new Canaanites, almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other new Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now, not with everything that's going on.
I'm not going to leave without offering that to help. What can I do?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside. The Sorrows believe in a spirit that lives in the caves. Say the spirit punished them once for trespassing. They put special marks around the cave entrances to keep people out. It doesn't work on the Whitelegs, of course, but the dead horses are spooked. Thank you. Follow Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Joshua Graham. Gone fishing.
The way I heard it, salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
So Joshua Graham is voiced by Keith Zarabaika, I think. Szarabajka. He was known as Mickey Kostmeyer on The Equalizer, Danny Holtz on Angel. Oh, an Angel! Nice, my darling will like that then. And Gerard Stevens in The Dark Knight, and Adam Engel in Argo. He's a very good voice. He's the perfect voice for this character. Like, I know everyone likes Morgan Freeman. I love Denzel Washington. I mean, Tom Baker would probably do a good voice for Joshua Graham as well. But, like, yeah. Graham here is just amazing as a voice actor. Let's recycle some of these used packs. Okay, Deterra hide. Damage threshold increase is Sacred Deterra Root and Wonder Glue. Yummy, yummy glue drink. Yeah. He's still his guns here. Not these ones though. No. Look at this. I just want to just show this off. I know. He's merging one gun with another. That's how repair works, okay? But look at that. Isn't that just so fucking cool? Sounds as well. I want to know the animator who did this. That's just bravo. I want to know, yeah, everything. Who did the rigging? Who did the the model for Graham there? I want to know who did the animations. I want to know the sound designer, an artist who made all that stuff. It's fucking mint. Save the game. There's no doubt recording's going to cock up again at some stage. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't really got much more to say about Epic, to be honest. Yeah, it's like they're just not doing that much.
The Eastern Virgin. What's the phrase? House, sweet house.
Say casa do casa? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Like, when I said respect for language earlier, I didn't mean languages I didn't know. I mean languages like hoi and gut. That's the only language I know. That's how my partner and I communicate. We just make noises at each other. Going, oh, 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 oh. Oh, hello. Are they, Graham?
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I'd rather. I know it's weird seeing you there now. I want to talk to you when you do the gun thing. I'm trying to think of what else is going on in gaming. No, not really a whole lot. Thank God for that. I mean, there is a lot, I suppose. I just can't think of it. Steam Awards, I think, are going to begin in a few days' time. Steam Award nominations. Red Dead Redemption 2, it's news to me, is a labour of love, apparently. Who the fuck voted for that? The game that hasn't really had any updates, really, at all. And just, like, as ever, went with the premium currency route over actually fixing any of the problems people had. I don't think Deep Rock Galactic's going to win. I think that game's going to win. If people are going to vote for that, then all hope's lost, you know? In fact, hang on a second. I want to see. I want to see what the nominees were. Let's have a chat. So, let's have a look, shall we? So, Game of the Year. Let's have a nice look at the valley there. As we talk Steam. So, Game of the Year. Hogwarts Legacy, Baldur's Gate 3, FC24, that's FIFA, I guess, Resident Evil 4, Lethal Company. I think Lethal Company might actually win, if I'm honest, because that game just came out and blew everyone's balls off. It's another Flavor of the Month horror game. I'm sure it's going to be good, but I think it's a game that's going to die in a couple of months. You know, it's one of those games that's fun with friends, and people can only tolerate so much of it. Hogwarts Legacy was pretty good at the beginning of the year, but was quickly forgotten about. Baldur's Gate 3, I think, is stood the test of time. Resident Evil 4 is just a remake of, you know, it's one of the new RE games, which is, it's good, but not really necessary. But yeah, I don't think it should win. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is going to win. I hope it does. Absolutely. It deserves hand over fist. VR Game of the Year, I don't have VR. I Expect You to Die 3, Labyrinthine, F123, Ghost of Tabor, or Gorilla Tag. I think it's going to be Ghost of Tabor or Gorilla Tag, without knowing too much about them. Ghost of... I think, is it Tabor? Tabor? I don't know. Whichever one it is, I think that's going to win. I Expect You to Die is like a spy game, looks really cool. That probably will win. Labor of Love, Deep Rock Galactic, Red Dead Redemption 2, Apex Legends, Rust, Dota 2. I think there's a good chance that Rust and Dota 2 are probably going to make it as well. I mean, of course, one of Valve's games, you know, the makers of Steam, are going to be nominated for one of their own games. So yeah, I hope Deep Rock Galactic wins. That's what I chose. That is a game that has absolutely lasted a long time and added lots of good content and deserves to show people that actually, hey, look, you know, doing things nicely and well actually kind of works out okay. You know, like if you actually have good presentation of downloadable content and you do your content updates well, that can work pretty well. I'm sorry, I'm blathering. I hope it wins. Best Game on Steam Deck Award. I don't have Steam Deck. The options are Brotato, Dredge, Hogwarts Legacy, The Outlast Trials, which I don't think has been out too long, and Diablo 4. Dredge looks really good. I'm just actually looking at one of the bits of gameplay here. It looks not too bad. Better with Friends Award, Sunken Land, never even heard of it, Sons of the Forest, Dark Tide, Lethal Company, Party Animals. I think Lethal Company's won that one. I'm surprised Dark Tide actually made it there, though. I don't think I nominated that one. I will, though. I'll choose that, because that's the one game I've actually played out of all those. I was saying visual style. I can't believe that Dark Tide did not win that. It's Warhammer. How does it not have the most outstanding visual style in any intellectual property? Cocoon looks pretty good. Darkest Dungeon, Inward, High on Life, Atomic Heart. Atomic Heart. I mean, I sort of get it in a way. It is visual style. It's not just like talking about graphical fidelity. It looks okay. Like, it looks all right, but I'm not that impressed by it, to be honest. But hey ho. So yeah, I'd probably go for High on Life if I'm honest. I have not played it, but or Darkest Dungeon maybe. I mean, both of those games look really stylistic. Most Innovative Gameplay Award, Shadows of Doubt. I'm not overly familiar with it. Your only move is Hustle. Remnant 2. Starfield or Contraband Police. I don't know enough about these games to say how innovative they are. I don't know why they've been voted for innovative. Shadows of Doubt seems to be some sort of stealth game. The only move is Hustle. That's a fighting game. That's very weird. I'm probably going to go for that one because it is innovative. Doesn't mean it has to be good, but it might be. Contraband Police, nice. Best Game You Suck At Award. FC24, Sifu, Overwatch 2, Lords of the Fallen. I'll probably go for Lords of the Fallen. I'm waiting for that to be fixed before I actually buy it, but otherwise it looks good. Played the first one, but only because I cheesed it. Healing for the win. Best Soundtrack. I'm really disappointed that fucking Dark Tide didn't get that. Hi-Fi Rush, that's probably got a very good soundtrack. Persona 5 Tactica is probably going to get it. I don't blame it. Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower has good music. Chance of Sonar. No idea what that is, but given its chance, it probably has good music. Last of Us Part 1. I don't remember much of the music, but I'm sure it was very good. Outstanding Story-Rich Game Award. Lies of P. Whatever this game Japanese text is. Love is all around. So it's an FMV game. Right, I imagine it's some sort of dating game. Baldur's Gate 3, Resident Evil 4, Jedi Survivor. I'd be going for Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. Again. I'm sure Lies of P is very good though. Sit back and relax reward. Potion Craft, Dave the Diver, Train Sim World 4, Coral Island, City Skylines 2. I'd probably go for Potion Craft maybe. I think I've got that. I want to do it. It looks cool. I like the alchemy in Kingdom Come Deliverance. Dave the Diver as well is another game I want to get. Looks really cool. And yeah, that's the awards. So there you've heard my nominations. And we'll see who wins at some time in the near future. Let's get back into the game. And I want to check as well. That's still downloading nicely. Okay. Right. So, sorry about that, gang. I know some of you are probably not overly bothered about the...
Feels good to be fighting time.
Ooh, green geckos. That's a hard image right there. That's beautiful. So there's about scorpions, bark scorpions, there's geckos. Yeah. Hold on, John. Well, fucking. Yeah. So. This time we're going to approach. To shoot things. It's a shotgun. Doesn't do range very well. Mind you, that's like a sort of like a balance thing for in video games. I have to make sure like shotguns. Oh, fire ants as well. Just ants in general.
There they are. Feels good to be doing some actual scouting, not just following.
So yeah, like as I say, I'm not overly impressed by the nominees for this year's Game Awards. And to be honest as well, like I'd rather the Game Awards were just for candidates that really care for them. Do a broken compass. Go to a fully functioning state. Repair the compass. Roadside attraction. Compass sensor module. Okay. Plus all the kids. Not too large a skeleton, I guess. I thought it was giant. I had a dream last night actually about like in like a museum. Like we're looking like massive skulls. I think that's telling. I think that was probably telling me that I need some new skulls. I like skull ornaments and decorations. At least I used to like buy skulls all the time. Like it was just a quick impulse purchase. Not like actual real skulls. But I mean, to be honest, if I had a real skull, I probably wouldn't play one. All I've got in my head is a plastic skull. Yeah. I don't think there's a safe way of getting down there. At least like this, so I'm gonna have to...
So I finally get to explore all those taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait.
It's not the point. Still gotta be careful. Yeah. What else is going on? I played the Outer Worlds a bit more last night. It's still really good. It's still a great game. Where the fuck am I going? I'm an idiot. Gotta hand it to the fish, they are very resilient. Something in this water. Nice slurp of that. Bacteria. That every growing girl needs. So yeah. Giant green gecko. Hang on, that's some machine gun fire. Geckos that have machine guns. Oh shit, sorry mate. Lightbringer.
Must have been nice when Zion was friendly enough. Folks could make camp wherever they pleased and not worry about whitelegs and deadly critters.
Yeah. What can we get? Antnog. Blood shield. Ooh. Make a bit of blood shield. Antivenom. Antivenom. Dog steak. Gecko steak. Healing poultice. Slasher. I do like some slasher. Blood shield. Rat steak and bits. Yeah, playing a bit more of the Outer Worlds. Christ, is it difficult? I know people are saying like I don't know, it's the way I'm playing. That's why I'm going with like pistol sniper. I don't really have any sniper armor yet, so it is a bit difficult killing enemies. But yeah, I remember people saying like oh, this game's too easy. Play on the highest difficulty, it's an easy achievement. It's like okay, it's not. This thing's fucking right. Can't see to hit any weak spots, so I'm just going for this. Fucking hell. They do not want to go down, do they? Yeah, sniper and pistol, that's my sort of build. Works for me. Let's take time. So, which way to go? Let's go this way. I think it's probably time to go this way instead. Just wonder if there were snipers over there.
Like the shadow of a ghost. Whoa! Here we go! There they are! Well, that's that then. Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
It would be kind of cool, actually. That actually affects your stealth.
That's Pine Creek up there. Supposedly, it's one of only 2 ways out of Zion Valley. Of course, without a map, good luck surviving.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it's like the way out. This is where you go to leave the expansion. But not until you've done. Let's keep exploring. I like this place. It's nice. It's nice. Oh well, that's the end of our exploration then. Right, great. Yeah. Yeah, the Outer Worlds is good. Very tight gameplay. Factions are all very interesting. Yeah, it remains impressive. I will get it again on Steam, because like the thing is that once again it was one of those games that was only on Game Pass and Epic, and so I bought it on Xbox. So if there's a sale, if there's a winter sale, at least another one, I'll probably get it then. They're dirt cheap. And then I've got my achievements that can sync up to Steam. I don't like playing on Xbox. Xbox is such a finicky app. I can't believe how long that Microsoft have been in software development, and they can't make an app that feels good to use, you know? It's like, no. Everything's just so slow. You gotta tap everything and make sure that, yes, actually I did press the mouse button correctly. You know, come on. You know?
Compass thing always knows where north is.
It's not my mouse, I can tell you that much later. No, it just applies to so many things. It's like, oh god, it's so annoying. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else I've been interested in. There hasn't really been a whole lot that I've been bothered to play. No. No, No, I just can't think of anything really to add. Like, I'm just looking forward to playing Mass Effect again, which is going to be interesting. Right, like bone breakout. No, it's behind a rock. I know what it's the vaccine. Where the fuck have they gone? Is he falling through the floor? Yeah. Well, that's just dandy.
Agana
wait there.
Hopefully they can see him.
I'm still looking. Don't worry.
I don't want to hit this other guy though. There we go. What? Just for healing.
Hoi!
Oi.
There they are. Got it. Well, that's that then. There they are. Never stood a chance, did they? I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
Giant thunder lizard. Don't think so. We've got fire lizards. Thunder. I don't even know what that was there. It was just a red blip and I thought, oh, shoot it. Okay, I'm getting a bit too far ahead of myself. Let's save and try and find out where we're going again. Okay, so gotta follow this road here and there. Ah, of course. Fishing. Campfire. Okay. Nice. It's good, I like it. That's something as well I like about the Outer Worlds, is like the signposting. Like, you can ask NPCs where characters are. So you can do it without a minimap. Which is good, really, because the game doesn't actually have like much of a minimap. It does have a compass, but it's not a very good one. It's not very intuitive at all. Unlike this one. Let's see, yeah. So it's quite good that you have to actually ask NPCs, like, oh, where do I find this person? And they tell you the directions, you know? I think it's bad design that a game just points you in the direction without characters actually telling you.
Whoa! Here we go! Ha! Never stood a chance, did they? Got him!
From the key.
For as long as I remember, the dead horses have thought that places of the old world were taboo. Doesn't look so spooky to me.
Walkie-talkie. .45 auto pistol in case Graham wants it. That's life. Yeah, cigs and booze. Let's head back. Oh, is there somewhere else? Oh, it's raining! There's rain! Good. I agree with that.
Whoa! Here we go!
Might have to convert to melee actually. What have we got? Or club. Nice. It's a bit jarring though, because it's like it looks brand new. Oh shit, Cazadors, here we go.
Gotcha!
Yeah, my companion there has a habit of running into my fire, so... Or thunder and fire, rather. So... It's definitely not my bad aim. Yeah. Okay, there's more stuff here. Jesus. He can't help himself, can he?
Butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs. Got him!
Oh, they spit poison. This is where poison resistance comes in handy. Yeah. Is that, oh, that's... I just remember as well. Completely unrelated. The Last of Us has seized development on its multiplayer mode. Last of Us 2. The reason is because it'll affect the single player part of the campaign and games going forward. And I think it's a good idea. Like, I know The Last of Us multiplayer was enjoyed quite a bit by its player base, but you know, it's like we've sort of reached the end of the time where forced multiplayer isn't necessary. If you want to make a multiplayer game, you can do. It doesn't need to be part of the single player experience. You're buying this game primarily you know, for the single player or the multiplayer, because it's a waste of resources to do both. Yeah. I think, like, to be honest, like, The Last of Us was one of the last few games to really... well, it's quite appropriate, really. That's the last. It's The Last of Us games to force multiplayer into the single player. Yeah, we saw this a lot years ago, and it's like, why bother? Because especially when achievements are tied to the multiplayer experience, and you can't get the achievements because there's no one online left to play with anymore. You know, like Shadowrun on Xbox 360, you couldn't get the achievements for it because it's all online. Hey! Even worse, it's games for Windows Live. Hey! I don't really want to go anywhere that I'm not supposed to, because I don't end up fucking up the main quest. Like, I'll discover locations, but I won't actually go into them just yet. It's a shame, because there's a lot of cool stuff here. And maybe we will at the end of the expansion. Because I might not even have D&D on today. One of the players, bless them, their child is poorly.
Whoa! Here we go!
So hopefully they recover soon. And I know how much like the next session is going to mean to them. So, yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, never mind.
Fighting time!
General store.
Fighting time!
Waiting time.
Well, that's the... Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai out where you come from, huh?
Afraid they do. Anything good? Teddy bears? Anything? Well, if people want toys, in fact, I think this is something that's desired. Big toy cars, aren't they? There's a Vault Boy inside them. There's a bit of brain. Oh, hang on. Little scout lunchbox. Got a key, nice. Okie dokie. Ah! Oh! Sierra Madre! We forgot the Sierra Madre snow globe! Ah. 2,000 broadcasts have been added automatically, that's good. I think that's thanks to the patch. Ah. I think of the Sierra Madre. Oh god. I'll do that in my free time. I don't mind playing this game again. Let's do that. Okay, right, let's just go back. So, shipping problems. Alright, okay. Shipping error. From Horace Applebaum to Mandy Patrice. Hi, Mandy. This is Horace Applebaum out of the Zion Zenville store. I placed an order 3 weeks ago for the Deluxe Mountain Man All-in-One Survival Kits. You know, the ones that come with a compass, a pair of walkie-talkies, and a full first aid kit. I'm writing to you because, as of today, 06/15/2077, I still haven't received the shipment. I'm fresh out of our kits here, and the summer tourist season picking up. I really need the new ones ASAP. Thanks, Horace. Store. From Horace Applebaum. Alan Mitchum. 06/25/77. Let's get Mitchum. Dear Scout Mitchum, thanks for following up. It would happen to know the little scout. Hang on a second. Yeah. Thanks for following up. You perhaps know that the little scout lunchboxes you ordered have arrived. Though you can pick them up at the general store when you arrive from Zion. The general store is open Monday through Saturday, 7 AM till nightfall. We look forward to seeing you and your scouts on Independence Day. All the best, Horace Applebaum. From Horace Applebaum to Mandy Patrice. Date 07/03/777. 2077. Mandy, who the hell is running this shipping company? I've received 3 crates of Dinky the Dinosaur officially licensed Dino Action dolls. These things were supposed to go to some tourist trap in Nevada. How the hell did they get here? Mandy, what the hell can I do with this stuff? Maybe if we file off the Dinky trademark and we can turn them around as killer souvenirs and make a few bucks. But I'm still looking at a major loss here. Whatever's going on in your shipping department, take care of it, or I'll find somebody else to handle my orders, I swear to God. Yours, Horace. P.S. I still haven't received that order of survival gear I requested last month. You know, things I can actually sell to people? Well. Oh. Blowfly, nice. So apparently there's something in here, though. The rake? Don't want the rake, does he? Is it behind there? What are you trying to tell me, Matt? What are you trying to tell me? Toolbox. The 5 little scout lunch boxes. Hmm. Oh! There we go. Behind the broom. There we go. God, my peepers need a test. Right. Let's... I'm just gonna have a look at this message real quick. Right, let me just pause 1 second, and I'll get back to you. And I'm back, sorry about that. DM was just asking if we're up for playing today, but it does mean there'll be 2 players rather than 3. And as, yeah, I don't want one of the players to miss out on some really cool stuff that's going on with their quest. Because it's main quest stuff, and they have been pushing for like the main quest stuff to be done, rather than side quests, because we've been playing for a year now, and we've made very little progress.
So I finally get to explore all those taboo places without the other scouts yelling
But
at
it's
me?
okay. Like I like, you know, I want them to make a swift recovery. Hopefully the DM gets a bit more time to play. Plan and or maybe they can spend more time with their other group, or do a one shot or something. Yeah, I don't mind. It's all fun. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I'm just thinking, oh god, like we might be playing Lancer. It's like, I'm not gonna complain. I'd love that. But yeah, yeah, Lancer's good. Lancer's really good. Just going back to The Last of Us for a moment, yeah, I've spoken at length about, like, kart races, like, doing the whole...
Got him.
the thing of, like, you know, online multiplayer, and it not being worth it. And the same applies here, to The Last of Us. It's like, just don't do it. Don't need to. It's alright. It's fine. You'll manage without it. This medical supply kit is mostly intact, but several of the sterile bandages have been broken open and the disinfectant bottle is leaking. You can try and salvage what's there. You can try and find replacements of contaminated parts. You can use alcohol to re-sterilize the bandages. Replace the contaminated components. Sterilize the good with alcohol. There we go. Black coffee, nice. Animal friend, there we go. So I'll show you what animal friend does, because I can't skip through that. Right at the top as well. Animal friend. At the first rank of this perk, animals simply won't attack. At the second rank, they will actually come to your aid in combat, but never against another animal. So that means that Yao Kuai can actually help out. It's kind of cool. So yeah, big horners as well, we won't draw their ire. Yeah, I think black coffee is unique to this expansion. Nice. Although I think you can make it, like, you can craft it. Take some turpentine. Turps. Turpentine? I think it's turpentine, isn't it? I don't know. Ho hum. So yeah. I haven't really got any hobby updates at the moment. An up big corner, don't bother me though, because I can't bother it. Microfusion cells. Most interesting for a place like this. Yeah. Yeah, like this weapon looks a bit brand new, which is why it comes off as a bit jarring to me. So I'm just trying to get past you, pal. Cheers. That was a bad idea. Never mind. Don't think there's a way down there that's particularly safe. Lots of unexplored locations down here.
Odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
Yeah, no updates for 40k. I painted a Tyrannid. That's it. It came out alright. Could have come out a bit better though. I need to be a lot more patient with the brush. Like, for all the tools that I can get that are going to improve my painting, it's like patience is the absolute biggest virtue that I have to have. You know, there ain't much that can replace a steady hand. So yeah, but I need to get through them. I need to get through them. Because I'm not buying any more models until those ones are painted. I don't particularly want to play Space Marines and Tyranids, if I'm honest. But I don't care. I'm not doing it anymore until those are done. So yeah. When I get the Gold Team Star set, I want to start my Veteran Guardsmen, I want to start my Orcs, but it doesn't matter.
The Narrows up ahead. That's the Sorrows territory. They're peaceful enough, but you don't want to make them mad.
So these are the Sorrows. I think this is where Daniel lives as well.
You are the one Joshua Graham sent to us. Blessings of the Father and
Joshua
the
Graham.
you. Daniel is waiting for you.
Well, your bag glove. Where can I get one?
A Sorrow's Yaoguai fist is a sacred symbol. It shows that we belong to the tribe and have willingly undertaken a dangerous quest to aid the tribe. Each Sorrow makes his own, and only after hunting and slaying a Yaoguai that threatened our people Our shaman, Whitebird, oversees the rites. Perhaps if you spoke to him, he would allow you to undertake such a quest.
What's your deal?
Waking Cloud is my name. I am midwife to the Sorrows. It sounds ill-omened, no? Midwife to Sorrows? The children and the old have already been evacuated from the camp. They are safe enough, unless the Whitelegs come for us in force. I tend to other hurts and sicknesses that afflict our tribe. I also scout the valley for the herbs I use in my medicines. What would you speak of? Daniel is a wise man and a great friend to the Sorrows. He taught me to speak the language of New Canaan, the English from the holy books. Yes, the language of the New Canaanites is the holy tongue, for it is the language their sacred books are written in. The Father in the caves brought it to them after the judgment, but the ancestors of the Sorrows sinned against him. They were denied the true tongue. 6 years. He attended the birth of my 3rd child. It was a hard birth. The river nearly carried my water to the Father, and my child's with it. Daniel knew the ways of New Canaan's medicine. He stepped in and saved both of our lives. After the birth, I asked Daniel if he would teach me what he knew of childbirth. He agreed, and so here I am. We have dwelt in the Narrows since the end that came in fire. When the Father in the caves punished the world and made us forget the holy tongue.
Oh,
We have had good relations.
Let's keep it in there. Breakfast as co-op.
Before
Nice.
salt upon wounds brought his white
Mugate.
here. We have Daniel to thank for our continued existence. His advice and help has kept the Whitelegs from overrunning us so far. I do not know how long even he can protect us, though.
What do you know about salt upon wounds?
He is war chief of the Whitelegs, and the worst butcher of them all. The tribes he has crushed are many. The warriors he has slain, countless.
Oh, what is the Father in the cave?
Have you not heard of the god of the New Canaanites? He is our protector and our judge. He helped our ancestors find their place here in Zion. He gave us many gifts, but we are not to seek him out. His caves are forbidden to us. Those who seek them out are taken from us.
That doesn't sound like what I've heard about the New Canaanites.
Perhaps you do not fully understand the New Canaanites. I have seen the Father's images. His holy bride and holy son were given unto the world to save it. They dwelt in the caverns of the mountains, caverns which can still be seen today. The people sinned against him, and were punished with the end that came in fire and the loss of the holy tongue. Only the New Canaanites were spared. I'm sure Daniel could tell you more. His knowledge of the Father is greater than my own. Then I will look forward to our next speaking.
Okay. Back in some heat there, right. Ahoy indeed. Okay. Probably looks different to the others. I know what you're thinking, Daniel. Calm down. Mind you, it's nearly 2 o'clock, so it's probably okay to wait you out. Oh, I see. Okay.
The dead horse has told me details about the attack on your caravan. A stranger's sympathy might not count for much, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry. The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the White. They have sensitive souls. Innocent, if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too.
Joshua told me you needed a few things. I think this is everything.
Well, I'll be. I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this, much less all of it. Tribals are smart, but, well, they're ignorant. Letting go of a taboo is difficult for them. So I knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense. These supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more White Leg attention, I need you to go back into the valley. Specifically, I need you to scout out some locations for White Legs and try to recover a map of Grand Staircase, a wilderness area to the east. There's also the matter of the roads. We're going to be heading out of the east side of the park, but I'm not sure the way is clear. I appreciate the enthusiasm. There aren't a lot of people in the Wasteland with kindness to spare for anyone who isn't kin. Since you've been poking around the valley, you might see more activity from the Whitelegs. One of the Sorrow's hunters, Waking Cloud, has volunteered to help guide you through the valley. She has a special talent for staying out of sight. After this, it's just a matter of getting everyone out of here safe and sound. And hopefully you can head back to the Mojave without any more trouble.
Daniel is giving you some pre-war mining explosives and a special detonator for them. They aren't useful as weapons but could be used to collapse certain caves if it proves necessary in an exploration.
Well, here we part ways. I'm needed back at the Dead Horses camp. Maybe I'll see you there sometime. Sorry. Joshua was pretty clear. Get you to Daniel, then come on home. You can take it up with him if you'd like.
Give my regards to Joshua.
I will. Good gunnin', Akis.
Good gunnin', Akis. Oh, well, wasn't you doing fine?
Daniel said that I was to travel with you until you have completed your scouting. Is this pleasing to you?
Sure, let's go.
Certainly. We should make haste then.
Why does the waters perk? When Walking Cloud is in your party, it's much easier to sneak by the Whitelegs. Their purr is decreased. Deception is decreased. Okay, that's good.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you? Grand Staircase is farther east, deeper into the Colorado Plateau. The Whitelegs were able to reach us here, but it's only because Zion is close to the Long 15. They can't pursue us east of here. It's too wild. Throughout our history, we have called many places Zion. This valley is full of God's beauty, but it's just a place. Zion is more than this. We cannot use any and all means available just to protect stone and water and a piece of sky. We have to hold on to our faith. Far more enduring. If we sacrifice grace for a piece of land, we may live in this valley, but we will no longer dwell in Zion. It's better for us to leave now. If you could part with it, healing powder would be welcome. We have enough stim packs for now, but we can't rely on that small supply. Brock and Xander plants can be found throughout the valley, and you might even find some on Whitelegs you come across. Ah, that's great news. We can use anything you can offer. Your generosity is... well, I just can't thank you enough. I used to help the Sorrows with various medical problems and general issues they were having, but my bishop sent me here as a missionary. We New Canaanites believe that there is a path to salvation for everyone, and it's important that we set people on that path if they are willing.
You used to help the Sorrows problems. What do you do now?
I'm trying to make amends for allowing our problem to become their problem. The New Canaanites, I mean. The Whitelegs have always fought with us. And with Joshua returning, Caesar has motivated the Whitelegs to stamp out the New Canaanites entirely. That means the tribes we work with, too. It's already happened. I just want to prevent something terrible from happening to the Sorrows. Yes, but not just Whitelegs. Raiders, too. Prospectors, slavers. Anyone who thinks they can exploit the ignorant and the innocent. We lost the Tar Walkers and the Crazy Horns. We did our best, but we made mistakes. We paid for them. But they paid more. I'd like to get out from under that debt someday. Until then, it's enough to stop ourselves from getting deeper in the hole. To remove the Sorrows from harm's way. I have to give credit to the Whitelegs for finding their way here. Though I imagine many died in the process. But they can't follow us east. Not into the Grand Staircase. They don't know how to live off the land. We head there. We can find some safety. Of course. There's an old saying that goes, if you want peace, get ready for war. You've got me figured half right. I'll shoot dead any Whiteleg that tries to creep into this camp. But it's only to protect the Sorrows. The Lord helps those who help themselves. But the Sorrows don't know how. Joshua and I do. Since I got them into this mess, I need to get them out.
You're right to live out of these, you should kill any other Whitelegs.
There is an important difference between killing in defense and waging war. Even a Gentile like you should know that.
I do. And he's obviously willing to set out the Whitelegs.
Joshua is a living Bible of all mankind's miseries of war. The debt he has levied through his actions, he repays every day. He is a monument both to God's unending forgiveness and to humanity's unfathomable capacity for cruelty. It's written on every inch of his body. When you look at him, do you only see a man of God? Beneath those bandages, he is burned flesh. As he burns, so does he consume everyone around him. Joshua wants to fight because the Whitelegs have stoked the naked flame inside of him. You see the light, but do not yet feel the heat. I can pray that you never will. But it isn't up to me, and it isn't up to God. It's up to Joshua. They're hateful savages who live only to plunder and destroy. Their leader is a devil called Salt Upon Wounds. War is all he knows. Everything he has, everything that tribe has, was taken by force, raiding, and scavenging. It's said there's no man deadlier at close range. That power fist of his has smashed 100 skulls. Maybe that's true, but so what? It's a low form of leadership. A tribe that knows only war has no future. And so he'll lead them to Caesar. Father in the... Oh, right. He's some spirit the Sorrows used to believe in. Watched over them from the caves in the valley. They marked some of the caves around here because they think they'll be punished for going inside. I think as more of them learn the teachings of the new Canaanites, they'll lose their old superstitions. Oh? Oh. Of course. How stupid of me. They probably also think Mary is the mother and Jesus is the child. No wonder they picked up on things so easily. I guess it just goes to show how difficult it is to communicate sometimes. Until then.
Right. The Fallout 1 music is so appropriate here as well. Yeah. Behind the waterfall. Oh, God, it's just beautiful here. So yeah. So we've met Daniel, and we kind of know the motivations of the two parties involved. We have Joshua Graham, a former legionary. Burned man. And we also have Daniel, who is trying to Katuvio Nayu do you too. Yeah. Ladu Nane to you too. That was a bit gruesome, isn't it? Our fast cave. So you got Daniel who's trying to evacuate the people, the Sorrows. He's trying to move people away from the problem. And Graham is trying to destroy the White Lakes. Now both of these are valid answers to the same problem with the White Lakes. But and both acknowledge that there is a problem. Fast travel is currently unavailable from this location. Do hear some strange sounds here. So yeah. Like, whatever you choose to do benefits the people, but you've also got to think about the bigger picture. Ordinarily I would go with Daniel, but I want the White Lakes wiped out. I can't allow Caesar's Legion to benefit. Graham?
By the rivers of Babylon there we sat down, yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be, that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be, that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
Right, all recording. Okay. No, I don't really care. You don't want to lose Zion. You'd rather kill every last one of the White Lakes.
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work, and the good Lord knows there's much to be done here.
This conversation has some of the most memorable lines, the most quotable lines. I mean, this character has some of the most quotable lines, but this conversation is one of the most powerful ones in the entirety of Fallout history, and indeed perhaps even RPG history.
Happy are those who do the work of the Lord. Zion belongs to God and the people of God. It is a natural temple and monument to his glory. When our Lord entered the temple and found it polluted by money changers and beasts, did he ask them to leave? Did he cry? Did he simply walk away? No. He drove them out. It is one thing to forgive a slap across my cheek, but an insult to the Lord requires... no. It demands correction. I and the dead horses are prepared to do what must be done to protect Zion from the White Lakes. And though Daniel won't accept it yet, there are many sorrows who are also prepared. They may not be warriors, but this is their home. If you have a chance to speak with Daniel about this, ask him to consider defending Zion instead of abandoning it. He has good intentions, but I fear that if we evacuate the sorrows from this place, it will be lost to them, and us, forever.
So, I think I'm going to talk to Daniel about that.
I know you are
Well.
eager to leave Zion, but perhaps you might find peace if you stay. Think about it. Yes?
I'd like to find peace here and stay. I've seen a lot. I'm going to see a lot more. But maybe this is the place to settle down.
I am always a little sad to leave the Narrows. I'm happy to return.
So, I might convince Soros to actually stay and fight. The White Lakes will benefit greatly from dividing and conquering. And when Salt on Wounds relays at the Kaiser, you'll be told, Salt on Wounds will be told that, yeah, it was a good idea. Pity. Animal friend perk didn't work on that dog. Well, it's a pity. Weapon binding ritual. Nice. Geckos are friendly as well. Nice. Okay, let's try and find out why now. So we're gonna just follow this path basically all around her. That's fair enough.
When Salt Upon Wounds took New Canaan, he ordered the White Legs to salt the earth so nothing could grow again. What kind of monster could do that?
Oh, it's the fold. Thought they'd get an alpha chub then. Mind you, I don't want to see a full chub if it looks like that. So, yeah. Walking cloud, more like wanking cloud. Whoa. Moving swiftly on from pegging references. I regret that my microphone is on. Oh dear.
You leave me no choice.
Wow. They survived an anti-material round to the head. Unless it's someone different, I don't know. What else is going on? It's not particularly...
Messy business. I am glad it's over.
Video game related, but... Oh, actually, yeah. So Baldur's Gate 3. I apologise if I've already talked about this before, but like, the team who assisted Larry in making Baldur's Gate 3 have been let go as part of the layoffs that was the Coast have been making. So there's barely anyone there. Because that's good, isn't it? You know, you've just had this massively successful movie. You've had a, you know, Game of the Year, multiple Game of the Year winner, Game of the Year award winner. It's a Khazad also, forget. I'm more than happy to waste a round on that. Deserves to be blown to fucking hell. Yeah, and like, you just decide, you know what, now we're just getting rid of the staff that made this game what it is. I just think what fucking appalling conduct is.
I'll fight you if I must. When Salt Upon Wounds took New Canaan, he ordered the White Legs to soak the earth so
So yeah, so that's
nothing
not
could
good.
grow again. What kind of monster could do that?
I was gonna say, I was gonna actually talk about D&D. Oh yeah, and this is after, by the way. You know, D&D's next edition is rolling around. You know, they're getting rid of all this staff, and you know, D&D 2024 is coming out soon-ish. You know, really good timing, guys. Don't you just love it when you get rid of like your design consultants and your lore experts as you're about to release the next fucking edition? Bunch of tosses. Well, I'm sorry, but they are. I don't know, but I'm not sorry to say that Wizard of the Coast have been absolute tosses for that. Taking the totem. So, wipe out White Layer. Still White Layer Stones. Encampments. What's this guy on? I don't even know how the mole rat came to save me. Yeah. Mole rat is more sacred than his flesh.
Those tents down there, that is a White Leg war camp. Do you see the war totems they've erected around the tents? White Leg warriors pray to them for strength and savagery before battle. This is no raiding band. You might rush them and take them by surprise. We would be badly outnumbered then, though, and these will be strong fighters. We might also use their superstition against them. White Leg warriors believe that to lose their totems on the eve of battle is a terrible omen. Yes, if their war totems were to disappear, they would likely lose the will to fight. I will follow your command, but I advise caution if it is possible.
Of course. Right. Let's add this location to our map. Then we've got another one that we can fast travel to next.
O Father, guide and protect us, your humble children, as we labor in the vineyards, and make us strong to resist those who would steal Zion from us.
Beautiful prayer. Right, let's continue on. So yeah, as for D&D 2024, I'm probably not going to play it or buy the core rulebook or anything like that. You know, it being backwards compatible means next to fuck all to me, really. Can't target his arm. Oh well, let's just go for his head instead. Oh, head.
Yield!
Fish kebab, yes. God, that screams improperly. But then, they are an ungodly people. Let's speak to Whitebird. Let's speak to Whitebird. So we can get a rite of passage done. Oh, alright then. I shall go further
We
back.
pass like moonlight on still water.
Yeah, I try to see as much of the expansions as I can. The reason I kind of want to rush this though. I want to ideally get the game done before Christmas. But I don't know. I'll see. Shaman Whitebird, the Yao Guai Claw, very nice indeed.
Hola, outsider. Welcome, child of omens. You come to receive visions of truth? Seek medicine plant. Return with sacred datura root. Receive visions of truth. They guide you. These roots make sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready? Drink. Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave. Find ghost of she. Lay ghost to rest. This your quest. Bring peace where was strife. Go.
Okay. Woo! The ghost of she. And I am high as a fucking... Let's go see the ghost of she. I'm guessing she's up there, maybe? Yeah, I talked to you too. Well, I think the first one was actually finding out how to get up there. See, I love places like this, but you know, the piss out of me in terms of navigation. Maybe, do I have to go through the cavern? We've got right away through here.
You leave me no choice.
Who are these? These are the White Lakes. Just make sure I wasn't trespassing. There seems to be a scouting camp up there. Zion Canyon, okay. Are we any closer? Nope. Oh, this way. It's still saying we're gonna go this way. Okay. So I think we'll have to go that way, or... let's go this way instead. Let's see if this helps us any. So do we have to go dead ahead? Yeah, as a reminder, it's not your eyeballs that are going blurry. Or is it the resolution? Well, that probably doesn't help, to be honest. You are seeing this in funky vision. Because we're on funky T. No, that's not the way to go. That might end up being my tribal name, the amount of times to say it. Or 9 and 6pence. Oh, these aren't. Part of the animal going back. Oh well. Oh, excuse me 1 second. Snooze. Right, I'll snooze that for 10 minutes. Just got a phone.
I found them.
Whoa! Okay, okay. The fuck is this?
Zion used to be a place of peace, you know. Daniel's says that
I
he is
have the
holy
arm
in the
there.
eyes of the Father. I hope someday you will see it as it was.
Well, what a beautiful place. So, we can now make our gauntlet. Nice. I'll talk to the shaman, and then I'll do my call. I check my darling dearest as well. I've been feeling to.
Does Ghost of She like quiet and grave?
It's done.
Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide. Here, take. Gift to remind you of visions. Use well, or sell to curious trader. Either way, says much about you.
Use Embrace. The Outright Claw. Bonus critical damage and chance. I'll talk to the shaman in a moment. I'm going to go for a quick break, and then I shall return.